Hey, welcome to another day in December 2nd, and the stock market was up about 0.5%. The NASDAQ was up about 0.5%, and now it's starting to trend down to the zero line. As we can see, it's just only up 0.12 as we speak. And so in the news, what we got, first of all, we have this press article about Amazon using NVIDIA's NV Fusion. Uh, Basically, its technology allows GPU, CPUs, AI accelerators to interconnect with each other, but those chips would have to support this this technology to be able to utilize it. And so AWS has their own AI accelerator called Trainium, and I guess they're on the 4th gen here, Trainium 4. And so I guess in the news here, they've just made it official that they will adopt NVLink Fusion. And you need this NVLink. I mean, you can use, maybe there's other technologies out there, but you can, like I said, build clusters of these racks and CPUs and GPUs and AI accelerators to basically scale up your system. So anyways, yeah, we see that in the news today. You know, more news to keep the hot AI narrative rolling. Looking now at MongoDB, which released earnings yesterday after the close of the bell. They had a great quarter. You know, they beat in their present quarter, and then also they guided up. So it was good. It was strong, but I didn't think their stock would like fly up this much. Its market cap is like 33 billion, you know, today. And so, wow, if you own MongoDB stock, I applaud you. I mean, let's look at the 6-month chart. Back in September, it also popped up. It's coming from like 200 levels to 300 some levels, and now it's at 400. So it's quite the hot stock, you can say. And yeah, we sold the contract when it was at 330 yesterday, and the strike price for our contract is 375. So it's gone into the money, and we're in the loss zone for this one. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. After the close of the bell today, we got GitLab. GitLab is kind of had its revenue guidance was not so great in the last quarter, and so somewhere in September, it went from around 50 to where it is now, 40 something. They basically, it's kind of like a software development repository system. So a lot of companies use them. And I think they have some AI assistant technologies offerings. So we'll hear from them after the bell. I don't really want to make a play for them, just want to mention it. The other company that's releasing earnings after the bell is CrowdStrike, but it's at over 500, so it's kind of out of our budget if we wanted to do a, you know, not exceed our 50K, not use any margin. So we'll leave it at that. Marvell Technologies also is very exciting. They make a package and for companies making, well, they make a lot of different things, but one of the things they make is a platform for people to make their own custom AI accelerators. And so we'll see what new products they'll announce, if any. And I think they would really take off their stock is they announce some big contract or big deal, big customer. Yeah, so at 92, I don't really want to touch Marvell, and just in case it's there's some surprise news coming out from their earnings call. For the numbers, I'm not too worried about it. It's just more like there's some kind of new announcement. So let's not sell a contract for that. And the other company that's announcing earnings after the bell is OKTA. And OKTA been trending down. You can see the 6-month chart here. They're basically they do security identity for applications, data, services. For you want to log into the system, you might use the OKTA system to basically identify yourself and get authentication to get access. So yeah, that's kind of like the news here. Let's take a look at the Thinkorswim platform. And here we are. If we sold the contract for OKTA, we can get, right now it's at around 81, 82. 92 is about $1.10. 93 is $1.06. So I want to sell 4 contracts after this close of the video. I think we'll go for a $93 strike price. But we have to take our loss on this one. MongoDB, it was actually more painful this morning when the price was above, it reached, I think, like 417, 415. That it peaked around there a little bit shortly after the bell opened, and now it's back down to 402. So our painful loss is still painful, but not as bad as before. And maybe I'll wait a little bit longer. If it can roll down a few more points, that'd be nice. But I mean, even around now, I think that's it's okay to close, because obviously it's hard to tell which direction, how much more downside it has. But I'll wait a little bit and see if I can get a better price to buy to close. So if I had to buy now, it'd be about $30 to buy this contract, and we sold it for $675. And so in the profit loss zone, we're in the loss of about 2,300 and change right now. Again, the strike price is $375, and the stock is around 402 and change. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we're gonna make the shift. We're gonna have to take the blow from MongoDB, as they're doing really well with their database offerings, cloud services, and yeah, this one will chalk it up in the loss board here. All right, that's it for this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, and wait for all the exciting earnings after the bell today, and see where we are at tomorrow.